Hi, welcome to Algebra 2. I'm Ms. Moglick. Feel free to call me Ms. S. I just want to do an overview of a few things that we're going to need to know to continue with our course. So let me pull up a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so here's my sections of Algebra 2. My Period 2 kiddos, I am doing online and traditional, which means I'll be teaching you online and some face-to-face kiddos simultaneously. Things might end up being just a tad bit different for you, especially on day one. I want you to watch this video because if you come into the live class right away, you're going to be hearing me talk to my face-to-face kids about procedures, about cleaning and entering and exiting and masks and all the stuff that you really don't need to hear about. So I want you guys to watch this, and then I want you to come on into the live classrooms because I'm going to need you to do that for attendance. So here we go. Materials you're going to need. By this point, I'm pretty sure you know what works for you, how you want to take your notes, and I'm not going to tell you one way or another what you must do. You should take notes. You absolutely should take notes. But how you do it, I'm leaving that to you. You're going to need the basics. Some pencils, paper. If you want to do notebook paper in a binder, fantastic. If you want to do it in a notebook, fantastic. Whatever works for you. Highlighters, colored pencils, I really do recommend those. You're going to want those for your notes. Graph paper too, especially for you online kiddos, unless you have a printer and you're printing some of our work. I'm going to be making like guided notes for you guys. If you can print them, great. If not, you just copy them down in your notes. Therefore, graph paper might be beneficial to you. Scientific calculator, here's the deal. We're online now. That's great. You can use your cell phone. You can put apps on your phone. I'm going to recommend some. You have scientific calculator apps in Canvas, but when we come back into the classroom, you're going to need a handheld calculator. I do not allow cell phones on tests. I do not allow them in the during lessons. We're in special circumstances right now. So you should really get familiar with them. Technology, I'm going to go over that in probably maybe Tuesday's lesson. We'll talk more on that. We're going to get you set up. Textbooks. The textbook, you can have one assigned to you, hardcover. Do you need it? Not really. If you want something in your hand, absolutely. Through Canvas, between Canvas and Savas and what I'm giving you, you're probably going to be exposed to 4 different types of digital copies of this textbook. Savas Online through Clever is going to give you 2 different textbooks, an e-text and interactive text. Through Canvas, through our modules, you will have the interactive textbook, and then I'm also going to be putting up a PDF of the textbook. So really, we got you covered online. However, if you want something physical in your hand, I totally understand that. And I will go through with you how you're going to get a textbook in a minute. The companion book is like a workbook. I recommend you have it. Last year, I had about 50% of my students used it. 50% of my students just did the work in their notebook. Again, it's up to you. It is for you. You don't have to return it. Unless you drop the course, I'd ask you to return it. But it's for you, and it's going to have like your homework problems will be in there. You can do it on there. We're doing everything, submitting it digitally, so it might be easier for you to do the homework in the workbook. Take a picture of it, convert it to a PDF. We'll do that probably on Tuesday, and I think it might just be easier. Go ahead for you guys. I really recommend that you go ahead and order it, and we will get it to you. Let me show you too where that's going to be. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me see if I can get there. Bear with me. Okay, we are here. Here we go. Okay, so this is my view, so you're not going to see everything that's on the screen now. I don't have this portion opened for you yet. Once you complete the Canvas tutorials, it should open up. So once you go through this, you're welcome an overview. And again, I don't have all of these published for you. This is kind of what's coming up. and I'm still building some things too. So textbook requests, it'll be right underneath syllabus. Click on that. When you click on this link, it's going to come up to Microsoft Forms. Just make sure anytime you're dealing with anything Microsoft, use your R2D2 to log in, complete it, and what's going to happen is I will let Ms. Neff know that you want a textbook. She's going to pull it together, and then we're going to organize some way for you guys to come by and pick up your textbooks. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. Let me see if I can pull it up again. Okay, so some apps that would be really helpful to have on your phone. Again, not really necessary, but I do recommend them. Canvas might be easy to have on your phone. Desmos, we're going to be using Desmos frequently. It's a graphing utility, and what happens when you have it on your phone is it's just easier. You're not going page to page. You will still have access to it in Canvas. You can do it online. You can do it through the Desmos website, but again, it's just easier if it's in your hand. Same with the Desmos Scientific Calculator. That's a good app to use as your scientific calculator. But again, if you come back, we go back to traditional, you will need a handheld calculator. Nearpod, hold off on that one for now. I'm thinking we might use Nearpod, but I'm starting to kind of like quizzes more. So we will see. So don't download Nearpod. I would definitely download quizzes. And again, that's something that'll be easier to use on your phone. Microsoft OneDrive, again, that one VIP, super easy to use on your phone. This is the one that's going to help you keep you organized for all of your classes. I'm going to show you how to go ahead and take pictures of your work, convert it to PDF so you can upload it. Classroom expectations. Be on time, on task, and prepared to learn every day. Okay, so I know you guys are at home. That's awesome. Wear your pajamas. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But just be on time, be interactive. It is still going to carry on like a class in the building. So I'm still going to be teaching you. I'm going to be asking you questions. I'm going to have you turn on your microphone, just like I call on students in a classroom to answer a question. I will be doing that with you as well. So be there, be present, be prepared to learn. We're going to be respectful. Just as you would inside the building, same rules, and be responsible for your own learning. Okay, be engaged in your learning. And again, I understand these are different times. Math apps. Let's have a talk about that. I don't really have an issue with math apps too much if you use them correctly. If you get stuck, a math app, can help you if it shows you the steps. If you use it so that you can see what you did wrong or what you need to do, okay? That's fantastic. Do not use it just to complete your homework and copy it down. And please be aware too that math teachers pretty much know when you're using a math app. If I see repeated use of math app, I will not give credit. I've also had students before come to me with their math app going, hey, Ms. S, is this right? And I look at the math app and it's just, it's giving them something, maybe another way to do a problem, but not what we are focusing on in the classroom. I've had kids come up with college level, calculus coming up from a math app. So just use it wisely, be responsible for your own learning. Try your best to learn this material. I'm always here if you need me. Ask for help, please. And again, remember too, we are pretty much anticipating by semester 2, everyone will be back in here, will be back to normal. If you don't know the material from semester 1, I can tell you you're really going to struggle semester 2. So please be responsible for your own learning. And attendance, I talk about this in the video on how to do your live lessons. Watch that video. And again, you must be there the entire period. Now we are doing in the building, we are doing kind of a revolving bell schedule. So chances are we'll probably do the lesson with you and then we'll do some practice. They'll keep it open for you guys to ask me questions. But then if we get done, I'm just going to say, have a good day. Okay, so I will release you. If you are late, you'll be marked tardy. And again, I will be pulling up a report after every class that is going to show me when you enter the live classroom and when you leave the live classroom. Okay, live lessons, again, make sure your camera and microphone off are off unless I tell you to turn it on. The raise hand, again, I covered that in another video. Participate in the activities. I'm going to try to get some interactive activities going on, especially with the quizzes. We're probably going to be almost using that daily, I think. Take notes, you know, and don't let things slide. Yeah, on occasion you're going to be speaking in class. Okay, anticipate that 100%. Every single one of you will be turning your microphone on and you will be speaking in class. Chat room, you know, I talk about that in the other video too. Please just keep it appropriate. Anything personal, email me. Don't put it in the chat room, discussion forums, etc. And again, tips for success: attend class on a regular basis, be engaged in the classroom, start working on your assignments the day we begin the lesson. This is critical. This is where a lot of my students kind of trip up, because I am really flexible on homework turn-ins. I give you guys a week. So your homework is going to be due the Wednesday after we finish that lesson, after it is assigned. And I do that because I understand you guys have other classes, you guys have work, some of you have extracurricular activities, some of you have other responsibilities at home. So I want you to have that flexibility so that you can sit down at your time and learn the material. However, don't wait till the last minute. Okay, that's where it's going to kind of bite you. Okay, so make sure that you try to at least touch your homework when it is assigned. Now, this is a pretty fast-paced class too, so please just make sure that you are on it. If you're coming to me the day before a test going, I don't know any of this, it's gonna cause a problem. Okay, so just please get on that. If you have questions, ask me ASAP. Okay, I'm here to help you. And so that is it. So my period 2 kiddos, once you're done with this video, watch the video on how to start a live lesson or how to join the live lesson, and then just pop in the classroom day 1, and I'll count you in for attendance. Day 2, I'm expecting everyone to be in on time for the class period. So I will see you guys soon.